and welcome to Lessons for Life. I'm Alan Mercedes. For those of you who've watched my previous videos, we have some great news. Doug here has been on his own personal journey towards lasting happiness, and I've been with him every step of the way.
Yeah, he's been sleeping here on the couch for the last 3 days.
Exactly, because I'm so committed to his development.
It's been good to have company, actually.
You see, Doug has experienced immediate improvements to his life with my help. And today he even has a job interview. But before he goes into the lion's den, he must first face the toughest opponent of all, himself. Although, realistically, a lion would be a far greater opponent, at least physically. Maybe not if it was a battle of wits, unless it was a particularly quick-witted lion. One of the biggest myths is that strength comes from being strong, when in fact, there is far greater strength in being weak. David defeats Goliath, the tortoise beats the hare. The worm, in fact, catches the early bird. And whilst some may scoff at your sensitivity, your lower than average sperm count, or your inability to maintain an erection for more than a matter of seconds, embracing these supposed weaknesses is actually the key to success. Now, the important thing to remember here is that no matter what comes up, there is no judgment. We are not burdened by normal social conventions, so please don't feel the need to self-censor.
Okay.
Okay. Now, I want you to tell me your deepest, darkest secret.
What do you mean?
Well, I want you to share with me something you would never normally tell anybody.
Yeah, I don't know if I feel comfortable doing that.
Well, that's just fear. And we need to sweep that to one side. Okay, you want this job, don't you?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Now, how do you expect your employer to trust you when you're not even being honest with yourself?
Right. Yeah, I just can't really think of anything.
Well, we've all got skeletons in the closet. It's time to sweep those bones out.
Okay. I've got one.
Fantastic.
When I was 8 years old, I had this neighbour, Martin. He was the same age as me. And we were best friends. We did everything together.
Keep going.
Well, this one afternoon, we were just playing in his tree house and
what?
Yeah, we just gave each other blowjobs. We were just kids experimenting. Only happened once. What's wrong?
Well, how could you do? He was a child.
Yeah, so was I.
You make me sick.
What about the no judgment thing?
Yeah, well, that was before I knew you were a sick, twisted degenerate, poisoning my mind with this filth.
I didn't even...
Get out!
This is my place.
Well, I'll get out. There is strength in being vulnerable, but sometimes you can be a bit too vulnerable. No one wants to be around that. Please check out the rest of my vids, hit like and subscribe, and why not tell a friend? See you next time.